I just want to tell you something honest and true. There's a very, very busy spirit realm around me and you. Angels of light with great power to prepare for what is good. Many, many more angels of light than angels of darkness. But the unclean spirits just want a chance to get us to do those things that we should not. I tell you the truth, there's a lot of trouble spirits around me and my atmosphere. That want to tell lies and stories about me. That want to make negative reports about me. You know why? Because I believe that when I was a child, it was my parents' responsibility to talk with me cheerfully about Jesus and singleness and about the marriage bed and how it's enjoyable. There would have been nothing wrong with my mom saying to me, "It feels so wonderful to get to enjoy your daddy's body. It's one of the funnest, most amazing, most satisfying, sweet things that God has designed." And the father saying, "It feels so good for me to have your mom to enjoy. It is such a nice, happy thing when we get to be one flesh and naked and not ashamed." And that is not an embarrassing or terrible thing to talk about, but it's just a good and happy thing. But it's extremely special and extremely precious and extremely powerful. You children are just like Jesus. You don't have a person that you belong to. And one of the greatest things is being filled with the Holy Spirit and going forward in life, walking single just like Jesus, knowing that you could have the mommy and daddy marriage bed if you want to, but that you could probably have more miracles and more wonders and more blessings of people and more friends if you don't have that marriage bed. But those are the two options. So there's a bunch of spirits around that do not want me to be promoting this kind of conversation by parents, so that the delight comes from the communication of the parents, not from Hollywood movies and Disney, not from standard porno and all kinds of other places, but rather from the parents filled with the Holy Spirit who are being obedient to the stuff that Jesus asked us to do, all the goodies. Plenty of people get filled with the Holy Spirit and they're really casual about following what Jesus told us to do for day-to-day life. Plenty of people believe in the Bible, but they miss the whole reality of the Holy Spirit. There are also plenty of spirits that want to draw my attention and distract me and cause me to be too connected with peoples who are not truly hungry for all the stuff of the Holy Spirit and all the stuff of the apostles' teaching or the teachings of Jesus. The more I spend my time with people who are very casual about the apostles' teaching or about the Holy Spirit stuff, the more I may be being stolen away from doing those things that serve the truly hungry ones. He's been showing me that there are spirits who want me to distract my attention and not plant and water seeds in good ground. Find the good ground. Show me the good ground, Yahweh Elohim. Show me the hearts that are worthy. It is easier to grow a child than it is to straighten out a crooked grown-up human being who has been raised in patterns of selfish and ignorant behavior. Human habits are very powerful because they are connected with spirit beings. It is very wise for us to get the most simple principles in place for these children. And when I see that children are being brushed away, and when I hear people say, oh, they're just kids, and when I hear people essentially saying, shut up and just do that, shut up and do this for me, shut up and do that for me, stop what you're doing and follow what I need. And when the children are not being invited to help with the guidance of the family by the Holy Spirit, then I become disappointed. And when the children are not raised being taught the missing things that I didn't have in American Christianity, I know there are going to be troubles in the future. It's not going to be obvious troubles, but it's going to sneak in down the road, maybe a decade later, maybe 15 years later. Troubles can happen. A lot of these spirits hang around and gain license across long periods of time. They don't care about time. They don't die. They just wait to get a chance to control somebody, to entice somebody, to cause someone to choose a way that is dramatically lesser. So I'm just sharing my heart because I'm telling you there is a very active spirit realm around us. When you get baptized and filled with the Holy Spirit, you do not become sinless, but rather you become in danger of having the 7 demons worse take control of you, where you're doing a lot of visible spiritual activities, but you're actually under a selfishness or a spirit of attainment or even seduction spirits. And those spirits are actually using your spiritual atmosphere to draw people away from what is wise and to wreck them to bring people towards God, but to dump them. That's why I'm working on maintenance, focused on maintenance of souls and faith. Not just big fancy meetings, not just saving souls, not just miracles, signs, and wonders, but how to maintain once the door to God is opened. A miracle is merely a door to help a person understand that God is real. Then there's a responsibility to go out, to heal the sick, to raise the dead, to cast out demons. Some of the demons go out only through fasting, through saying no to certain things. Some people have personal style habits that are habitations of demons. Some people have personal style habits and personal shopping habits that are habitations of demons. I'm telling you, unclean spirits are trying to get in somewhere to run you.